Hi, I'm Peter Michaelis. I'm the head of equities at Alliance Trust, and I wanted to talk today about a piece of thematic work which we've done, which is around the idea of collaborative consumption. Now, we know that the challenges of sustainable development mean that we need to work out ways of doing much more with many fewer resources. And collaborative consumption is this idea around the shared economy. And there are two aspects to this which we highlight in the thematic piece. The first is around cars. Now, for people of my generation, owning a car was a necessary rite of passage. This piece of work explores the idea that actually younger people aren't going to want cars in the same way. What they'll want is transportation. And so you're seeing the rise of car sharing groups like Zipcar, Get Around and Uber, which means that potentially we would need many, many fewer cars on our roads to deliver the same amount of transportation. So that's a theme which we think is very interesting from a resource point of view, but also in changing the whole nature of the automotive industry and how it's consumed. The second area is around finance. It's the idea around peer-to-peer lending, that you don't necessarily need these huge institutional financial companies, the banks, to intermediate lending and deposit taking. And peer-to-peer groups such as Zopa and Lending Club are growing rapidly, and we think this is a very interesting dynamic. And it's one we've participated in to a degree by taking part in an IPO of P2P recently, which is a peer-to-peer lending company. So I think two really interesting areas which, like a lot of our thematic pieces, may take a long time to turn out, but they're ones that we want to be aware of so that we're at the cutting edge of these emerging trends.